Let's talk about your last brand deal. When it wrapped, what did you send to the brand afterwards? Was it a screenshot of your analytics? Or maybe it was an email that said, "This went great." Or maybe it was nothing at all. I've been on the other side of those deals. Brands have entire teams and enterprise software tracking the performance of your campaign, so they know exactly what you delivered. The question is whether or not you know exactly what you delivered. Because if you can't prove your value or show your value to a brand in their metrics using their language, you're leaving money on the table. And it's not because your content isn't good, it's because your reporting is not good. And that's okay. I built a template to solve this specific problem. It's 4 slides, it takes about 15 minutes to fill in, and it makes you look like the professional operation that you are. Before I share the template, I just want to explain for a second why this is so important, because it's not just about looking professional. I've spent my entire career on the corporate side, engaging creators and influencers via my marketing teams, my marketing departments. When a brand pays you for a campaign, what they're actually buying is proof that their money worked, or the ROI. What is their return on their investment? Their marketing team has to justify that spend internally. If you give them a clean report, that makes it super easy for them, right? Something that they can just grab and share. If you give them a clean report that makes it easy, 2 things happen. 1, they come back to you, right? That's a relationship that they want to grow. And 2, they pay you more next time because you've removed the friction from this decision that they're making. It's no longer unknown. You've given them proof via a report of the value of your engagement. Most creators don't even send a campaign report at all. They don't send follow-up, really. The ones who do are sending screenshots or a few numbers in an email. That means the bar is incredibly low. A 4-slide deck with real metrics and ROI calculations puts you in a completely different category. The title slide is simple, but it sets the tone, really. You've got your name or channel name, the brand partner, the campaign name, and the date range. This might seem really basic, but it tells the brand that you're treating this as a professional deliverable and not just like an afterthought. You fill in the brackets with your details and you're done for this title page. Now, this is a slide that does the heavy lifting. You've got 8 core metrics laid out in a clean grid, easy to read. Total impressions, total views, engagement rate, click-throughs, new subscribers gained, average watch time, shares, and comments. This is a really safe baseline of metrics to show any brand. These are likely the things that their marketing teams or their engagement teams, their growth teams, their brand teams are looking for anyway. All of these numbers come straight from your platform analytics. You're not calculating anything complicated. You're simply pulling the numbers and putting them in one place. At the bottom, there's a demographics line, top age range, top gender split, and top country. This matters more than most creators realize. If a brand is targeting 25 to 34-year-old women in the US, and your audience is 60% that demographic, this line is what gets you the renewal. It proves audience fit, and that's super important. It proves audience fit. Now, this is a slide most creators would never think to include, and it's the one that brands care about the very most. On the left, you've got the investment versus delivered value. The brand's investment, that's what they paid you. The equivalent media value is what the same reach and engagement would have cost them through paid ads. So this is, if they had used a different channel, this is what that would have cost them. And the ROI multiple shows how many times over they got their money's worth with your engagement. So if a brand paid you $2,000 and your content generated the equivalent of $8,000 in media value, that's a 4 times return. Put that number in front of a marketing manager and watch how fast they approve the next campaign. Seriously. On the right, you've got cost efficiency metrics with industry benchmarks built in. So I've done the research for you, so you've got just an industry comparison there. Cost per view, cost per engagement, cost per click, cost per acquisition. Each one has the industry average right next to it, so the brand can immediately see whether your content outperformed what they're getting from other channels. You're not just reporting your number, you're contextualizing them. This last slide is where you turn a completed campaign into a repeat partnership. And again, that's the goal. This is the thing that will smooth out your volatile revenue. And most creators skip this entirely. You've got 3 sections. Top performing content, where you list your best posts from the campaign with their view counts and engagement rates, things like that. Key learnings, from where you note what worked, what could be optimized, and any audience insights you discovered along the way. Those insights are super valuable to a brand. And then the recommended next campaign, where you propose, based on all of the things that you learned with this campaign, you propose the format, the timeline, and the deliverables for the next collaboration. This is a slide that separates creators who get a one-off deal from creators who build ongoing brand relationships. You're not waiting for the brand to come back to you. You're telling them exactly what you do next and why it makes sense based on real data. That's how a business operates. And honestly, you're doing a lot of the work for the marketing team. The template is completely free. You can just grab it from the link in the description. You can make a copy. It's in Google Slides. That's the easiest thing, I think, for me at least. And fill in your numbers. That's it. There's no email sign up. I haven't put it behind a paywall. It's not behind a gate. It's just you can duplicate it and it's yours. And you go. My suggestion is that you fill it in for the first time right after your next campaign wraps up. While the numbers are still fresh, and you still remember what worked. You remember those insights, what had worked, what didn't work, and anything you learned along the way. It'll take you maybe 15 minutes to do. You save that as your baseline. Every campaign after that, you're just duplicating the slides and you're updating the numbers for the new brand or the new campaign. It gets faster every time. The template link is in the description and I pinned it in the comments as well, so you can go grab it before your next brand deal wraps up. And if you want more tools and frameworks for running your creator business, I write a weekly newsletter called CreatorOps Weekly. It's built for creators who take their business seriously. The link is in the description too.